This video is sponsored by EA. Alrighty guys, welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 video. And so today I wanted to bring you along a journey because if you do not know, this month is Black History Month, and the Sims will be focusing a lot more on the Black family, representation, identity, and diversity. And in this video, I wanted to show you all what my upbringing was like in a Black family, more specifically on how I was raised through, the teachings that I was taught from my mom and my dad and others, especially showing the traditions that we do in a day-to-day life in a Black family through the Sims that I've created today called the Claytons. And honestly, I am so happy and so joyful about showcasing how I was brought up in today's society, or how I was brought up when I was younger, and being able to showcase it through storytelling like I do today. And so meet the Claytons, a family of 3 who was given a heart for community, a family, and inspiring others that you can do anything in your life if you set your mind to it. Renya and Don were loving parents who found joy in celebrating small and big victories in their family. They have this unique energy to them that inspires each other to be the best version of themselves. And with the help of their son Ian, they're able to unlock a new creative side of life, especially explore newfound horizons that they could not do as kids, and let the world know that you can do anything in your life if you set your mind to it. And after spending 25 plus years in the service, Don thought it was time for him to retire. And so now he spends most of his time helping other veterans in retirement with the SVA, Sims Veteran Affairs, alongside helping his son Ian navigate through life as a Black male in society, was helping him gain insights of what to do, what not to do, and how to grow and build his own business. And as for Reyna, it's all about letting the world know. And with the help of her club Sims Masters, they're able to practice on their public speaking, communication, and leadership skills. But besides helping out her club, she's able to work on her brand I Celebrate You 365. It's a brand about creating safe spaces for healing, living well, and celebrating life without apology 365. Gracefully, bravely, and most importantly, authentically. And lastly, for Ian, he's a self-made creative person who enjoys singing, dancing, painting, content creation, and so much more. And so growing up in a Black family, he's always been taught to be himself no matter what people say. Because when you are yourself, that's when your true light really shines. But to never give up on his goals. So he creates content on the internet to inspire other people to go after their dreams no matter what people say, and to never give up. Because when you don't give up, that's when you know you truly made it, and that's when you know you're truly happy of what you're doing. But of course, I can't show you what my upbringing was like through a Creative Sim video. It's just way too short and not enough time. So I thought, why not show you through some gameplay through the Clayton's point of view of what my upbringing was like in a Black family in today's society, through our traditions, our laughter, our family fun game nights, our no judging moments, and whirlwind of family fun. But let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay. And now that we're into the gameplay, I wanted to say that we are in my favorite world in my favorite time of the year, and that, my friends, is Willow Creek in the summer season, because summertime is the best time. And for the Claytons, aka my family, we always thrive and have the best time during the summer, because we usually have a little bit more free time, and we get to relax more, play games, sing, dance, do whatever, and just have just plain old fun. Because I don't know about you, but for me and my family, what we usually do during the summer season is that we usually sometimes tend to talk about what we're doing for the future, the present, tomorrow, literally anything and everything. For me and my family, we have this moment in our household where it's called a no judging moment. And where we could talk about literally anything and everything. It could be good, bad, ugly, whatever. And we wouldn't judge each other for it. And that really means a lot to me, because I believe in family time, family moments where you're able to talk about anything, no matter what the circumstances are. And being able that they're there for you no matter what is really nice. And so I think I want to have Ian do some good old fashioned talking to his dad, because Ian looks up. For me, Ian and I, we're the same person. I look up to my dad so much because he is literally the best person in the world. I go to him for advice about what it's like, growing up in society as a Black male, but also as a business professional. He has gone to the military, he's done his service, he's done his time, and he's able to kind of navigate through life very professionally and efficiently. And I want to kind of be able to learn from him. And so I'm going to have Ian kind of talk to his father a little bit, because he's just became his, he basically just grew up into a young adult, and he's trying to still navigate through life. And so I'm going to have Ian probably do a little bit of a, deep conversation and saying, hey dad, so I just graduated university and I'm still trying to navigate through life. And how did you do what you did when you were younger? Like, what do I have to do in order to better my life and build my business? And I always ask my dad about, insurance and, building your credit and having, some type of like statement in the world where you can build your name or like help build your presence on the internet, or how to get better at programming or computers or networking. For the matter of fact, networking is something that I've always wanted to learn from my dad, and he has taught me so much. And I wouldn't be where I am today without his help. He helped me open up my first banking account, but also helped me get my first job. And so I give him so much thanks of what he has done for so many years. And I definitely want to have Ian kind of fall into his footsteps, of where he is kind of admiring his time of, the service that his father went into, and to be able to acknowledge, saying, thank you, dad, for doing so many things in the world and be able to serve your country and being the awesome dad that you are. And I appreciate you so, so much. But as you can see here, Ian has started to admire his dad's medals that he has, acquired in his 25 plus years of service. And so he feels very confident of admiring major achievements that his dad has achieved over the years. But he definitely wants to be able to kind of, be his own person, but still kind of learn some life lessons from his dad, of what the mistakes that he has made, but what he can kind of learn from and kind of improve on later on in his life. But as for Renya is his mom, who is my mom in real life. You know who she is, Mama Spring. But Renya is a caring mom. She's a loving mom. She helps her son no matter what, encourages him to be his best, do his best, and go after your dreams no matter what. And so we're going to describe a brand new idea with him after she does whatever. She actually going to clean the bathtub, because tomorrow on our calendar that I set up for us is actually Family Fun Day. And Family Fun Day is a day where me and my family, mostly during the summer months, for the most part, more often, it's a day that we can relax, chill, binge, watch movies, do whatever we want, and just have fun. And just, again, do whatever. And I love those days. I don't know about you, but having family time means the most to me, and being able to kind of have that time together is so, so good. But you know what, me and my parents, what we do all the time, I'm literally not kidding, I go downstairs all the time and I see all these VCR tapes and DVDs and cassette tapes and records and all these things. I'm like, what is all this and where is this coming from? Like, we have so many things. And I'm not kidding, we love binging movies and binging TV shows. And it's like that time where we can just chill. Like before the next day, we usually just kind of pop some popcorn. My parents usually make some ice cream because they're not lactose intolerant, and I am. So I'm going to have my mom craft up some good old fashioned, I'm going to have her make some pistachio gelato, because I think that's what my mom would eat. But while the popcorn is popping, I am going to definitely clear up this table here before tomorrow, because we do got some plans to clean up around the house and kind of get started before our whole binging of the movies kind of start for us. But let me know in the comments below, what do your families do as a family? Do you watch movies? Do you play games? Do you sing? Do you dance? What do you all do together? Because my family and I, we basically do everything together. Wherever we're going to go on a drive. We either go on some type of adventure. Like, it's crazy. We do a lot of things. And usually what I like to do, I like to document moments. And so I would like to bring out my camera or some type of, paint something or document or take photos. So Ian's going to definitely record basically everything to its full capacity, and just kind of document what's happening in the world, whether it's in the home itself or the mom's cooking or the dad's, just outside grilling. So I'm going to turn on a movie, and I'm usually the one that kind of starts a movie because I'm the controller of the remote. And I would probably watch something that has to do with something kids or adventure related. So we're going to turn on the Adventures of the Spaceship Simulation. But I think the best way, what we do, for me, I sit in complete darkness. I am a person who does not like the light. So I'm going to turn off all the lights here because I think it's appropriate. And so we're going to turn off all these lights in this room because it's easier that way. It's one way we can kind of just relax, watch a movie, and just chill. Oh, that's good. I don't know. I just think that being able to kind of relax and have fun and just have that family time to watch movies is actually kind of fun. Like for me, I just love sitting here. It's like, ooh, ah. And sometimes I'm the chatty Cathy here. Sometimes, not all the time, mainly my parents. They always like to talk during the movie, or like we end up asking questions while the movie is playing. Like I don't know if anybody else does that, but me and my parents, we all talk during the movie at home, not in the theater, but at home. We tend to ask questions during the movie and sometimes after the movie. So usually around this time, my dad is basically passed out at this point, so he ends up going to bed. But usually what I do is I stay up until 2 a.m. and talk to my mom, even though when she's asleep, because I'm, again, a chatty Cathy, and I can talk for days. And so we're going to definitely ask some questions about the movie plot, of what you thought, Renya, my mom. What did you think about the movie? What do you think the plot was all about? And then I end up searching on the internet of like, will there be another movie? Because I am sometimes emotionally invested in storytelling. But I'm going to complain about the actors because sometimes the actors don't always act the best in the movies. And I always think, oh, they could have done it better this way or better that way. It's like, did you hear about that one alien who just kind of went off script and kind of did whatever they wanted? Yeah, it was crazy. I know. Like, I'm that person who would discuss literally everything, especially when there's like a huge action scene happening. And I'm like, did you think that action scene was actually really cool? Like, was it real? Was it crazy? No. And like usually at this point, like my mom's like, okay, yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. But for the most part, my mom is just she's so wonderful. She's great. I love her to death. I love my dad to death. They do so much for me and they do so much in the world. They're whether inspiring me or other people. And for me, I would say that I would still be up at 2 a.m. in the morning discussing. And so what I would usually do is I'm gonna have Ian come downstairs and just do an energized, like pumped up vlog about the movie that he just watched. Because that's what I would usually do, is that I would either come downstairs, write down something, and just document it at some point and just talk about it for days until the morning, until like the crack of dawn, until like the birds start chirping. And I've learned, my parents have taught me a lot of life lessons that everyone's not nice. You have to be your own person. You have to be real. You have to be raw. You have to be honest. You have to be kind. And always remember to say no. You don't always have to say yes. Because if you say yes to everything and you're not able to uphold to that standard of that client or that company, then it may not be the best for you, or it may not be the best for them. And it could work out for the best or for the worst. And we really don't know. And now that we're into the morning, what my mom does is that she gets up in the morning to pump up the blood, pump up the jam, and kind of get started with her day to do what she does every single day. And that, my friends, is be amazingly awesome at what she does. And so she is actually going to get started with her day by wrapping up and cleaning up what happened last night, by clearing up the popcorn machine and getting that all cleaned and prepped up for the rest of the day. But since my dad is still asleep, I'm going to wake him up because today is a family fun day. So it's a Saturday and we love Saturdays. Who doesn't love a good Saturday? We love them. So I'm going to probably have him cook up some stuff on the grill for today. And I'm going to make some hamburgers for now. But actually I'm going to do a little bit later. But I'm going to have him do a little bit of a morning jog because to get started with his day, he likes to do a bit of a jog to pump up the blood, pump up the jam, and do what you gotta do. And, oh, you're fine. Don't be all tense like that. You're good. I guess we can have your mom help you out over here, too. Because, when in doubt, family time is the best time. And when you work together, you get things done very quickly. So, Rain, let's have you go upstairs and clean up the sink with your son so we can get that out the way. But, Ian, since you, my good friend, I might have him work some stuff on his computer to edit his video before dad comes back home and starts grilling. So let's go ahead and make sure his video is edited and add some effects and some transitions. Like, I'm a person, I would say that me and Ian, I am a workaholic. I will literally work myself to death and just like, make content that inspires me, gets me going, gets me pumped, gets me excited for new and better things. Like, that's what I would do on a Saturday morning in the summer, and then I do always every single day. Because if you look at Ian's traits, he is a person that is a music lover, art lover. He's very creative. He's entrepreneurial, so he likes be able to kind of get promoted. He's a mentor, great storyteller, quick learner, incredibly friendly. Like, he's a person that you will walk up to and instantly smile. You'll have instant happiness in your life when you see him smile or when he talks to you. Let's gonna clear up this right here, the fruit yogurt. Oh, I should have left him make that. Oh, it's fine. So he's gonna clean up this mess over here. And since now, let's go ahead and have him grill up some hamburgers on the grill so we can get that done. And we're still cleaning away. Oh, that sink is rather dirty. Is that toothpaste? Oh my, that is nasty. But when in doubt, grime it away. Clean it away and you're good to go. I really love family time. I love being able to sit together as a family, talk about, again, literally anything and everything. Like, if you have a safe space in your home that you could talk to your parents about anything, that's when it's a good day. It's a good day. Because me and my dad, we love eating food nonstop. Me, however, I love eating food regardless because food is great. Like, we'll eat a hamburger, we'll eat, chicken, we'll eat hot dogs, we'll eat baked beans, we'll have anything. If it's appetizing, we'll eat it. But ma'am, Raina, your food's all over here. Here, eat this. There we go. Eat your hamburger. But basically, my dad always likes to do a bit of a recap of what happened last night, especially about the movie, because we can talk for days about a movie that we've watched multiple times, and being able to discuss it at the dinner table and just talk about it a little bit more is actually kind of fun, because then we get to maybe one day kind of rehash of what happened, watch it again because we might forget something, but then we are low-key kind of addicted to it. So that's what we technically kind of do. We're going to actually discuss world peace because that was what's kind of in the movie. And then we're also going to have him do a little bit of a gossip about what happened in the movie. Because my dad, he loves talking about the gossip that happened in the movie for the most part and discussing it with the family and being able to just, again, discuss of what happened. Like, does anyone else do that? Because we do it all the time. So usually after our big barbecue at home of fun and games and relaxing and chillaxing, we all like to go to the park and hang out together. Let's do some exercising, playing basketball, doing some chess, talking with family, and just having a heart-to-heart moment with each other. But I also invited over my grandpa and my 2 aunts to the park because family, again, means everything to me. And so being able to kind of talk with the family face-to-face and interact with them and just have fun, it's always the best time. And so we're here at the park at Newcrest Park that I built a very long time ago. Again, it's up on the gallery if you all want to download it. But for me, I'm going to actually have everyone probably shoot some hoops together and hang out. But for Dion, though, he loves to be competitive. Me and my dad, well, mainly me, I'm a very competitive person when it comes to sports or literally anything activity wise, whether it's gymnastics, soccer, volleyball, baseball, literally anything. I'll try my darn hardest to be the very best, like no one ever could. I will be that person. And so being able to play basketball with all my family is the coolest thing in the world. Watching us shoot hoops, be competitive, play games together is actually kind of fun. We're all so terrible, but when we're terrible together, we're the best. We know we the pros. Look at all those hoops. That is crazy. We are so cool. I think I'm gonna do my cool free throw shot, my cool shot. I'm gonna dream big and see if it actually works. Because I've always, like, again, I'm a very competitive person, and I always assume that I'm the best. But will I be good at the big dream? Probably not. So we're gonna. Oh, look at me! Look at I go, big dreaming out here in these streets of Newcrest. I personally love just hanging out with my family, being able to talk with them. These two passed out. And so, being raised in a Black family, I've learned over the past 25 years is that it's okay to not be okay, and always be your very best. Be kind, positive. Communication is key. Family is key. Yourself, your mental health always comes first. And it's okay to say no. And so, honestly, I hope you all really enjoyed what my upbringing was like. It's very simple, it's very chill, it's very easy, and I hope you all learn from what I've learned in my 25 years of life, basically. But either way, I'm actually going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below as always, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!